buddy, welcome to the video. In the background we've got stock footage of me chip hunting. Right, this isn't the video, right? What the video is about. The video is about a poll that I put in the community. Right, I got 60 votes, and thank you for all the 60 people that commented. I really appreciate it. You know, I do really appreciate what you do on the channel. It's really awesome, right? And it's, how old are you? Be honest. I'm old. I'm the ripe age of 50, starting at 16 and ending past 50. Right, this is a poll. Now then, let's go through them individually. Right, we got 16 to 20, which was 7%, 20 to 30, which was 15%, 30 to 40, which is 25%, 40 to 50, that's midlife crisis age, 32%, and 50 upwards, which is Zimmer frame and freaking motorized freaking golf cart buggy thing, whatever they are, 22%. Right, so you old farts, right? Yeah, the majority of the people, right, around about 30 to 40 to 40 to 50 and 50 upwards, right? And the age demographic for the lower people, 16 to 20 and 20 to 30, right? So you got Gen Alpha and Gen Z, right, which is the lowest. Then you've got millennials, right, which comes into the 30 and 40. Then you've got Generation X, which is the 40 to 50, and 50 upwards will be boomers, right? And I wouldn't really thought boomers would play No Man's Sky, but obviously they are, right? And remember, age is just a number. I'm going to try and be gentle with everybody in this video, right? And age is only a number. It's only a number. It's that I'm 50. I'm halfway to 100, so I've got another 50 years, hopefully, right? Anyway, beside the point, Hello Games have been having issues with this problem, right? They tried to introduce No Man's Sky onto the Nintendo Switch. Do you remember that? If you weren't here, they did it on the Nintendo Switch, and they tried to promote the game to younger players, and obviously it hasn't worked, because look at those numbers on there, right? And is that a problem? No, not really. But you can't just have it. You've got to have a game that has varied age limits. Remember, this poll is just for this channel. It's not for the wider. It's not people on Reddit and everywhere else. Right? So, Hello Games tried to get all these people, younger people, onto No Man's Sky when they launched it on the Nintendo Switch, and it didn't work, obviously, right? And why is that? Because No Man's Sky actually caters for the older generation, and let me explain why. The older generation, in this game, for the older generation, it has so many movie references, right? That are movies from the 1970s all the way up to the 1990s. You know, like Stargate SG-1, right? You know, that's an awesome series. Right, and then you've got Star Wars, you've got Star Trek, yeah, you've got all the different type of movies that have been referenced in, you know, in the game. You know, even the black hole, right? That was referenced in this game as well. And the problem with that is younger people can't relate to those things. What Hello Games need to do is they need to make No Man's Sky relevant to the age group, instead of, you know, making young people overwhelmed by all the older references. And also the fact that No Man's Sky is not a first-person shooting game. The majority of younger people these days, I'm saying it in a broad field, I'm saying everybody, right? But a lot of younger people like first-person shooters. Right, like Modern Warfare and all these type of games, right? They do look like FPS style games, yeah, and they do, right? No Man's Sky has the cartoony type of graphics, but for a young person, No Man's Sky would be incredibly boring, and I mean incredibly boring, right? I couldn't see my 17-year-old son playing No Man's Sky because he says to me, Dad, that game's boring, right? And that says it all. right? So you've either got to be so much into sci-fi and space games to actually want to play No Man's Sky, and this is why it appeals to the older generation, because it's relaxing. It's a relaxing exploration game, right? That's what it is. And unfortunately, the relaxing exploration games really put young people off. Anyway, this is just a video just to show off that poll. I do apologise if I seemed a bit harsh about people that's older. Listen, I'm an old fart, right? I don't care. Yeah, anyway, just a short video to discuss No Man's Sky and the generation gap, and how Hello Games could hopefully possibly do something about it. Yeah, bring some more relatable, you know, stuff into No Man's Sky that would help younger people, but they don't. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, please subscribe, and I shall see you in the next. Chatty bye.